Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our installment of Scott Selections here for Friday, September 2nd. Before getting today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a loss in college football with New Mexico State, plus 36.5 at minus 110 on DraftKings. Very painful loss. We dared Minnesota to score 45 plus points. They did not. Didn't even reach 40. Minnesota scored 38 points, and yet New Mexico State could not cover 36.5 because the Aggies got shut out. I'd say the game flow wasn't too surprising. Minnesota had a bunch of scoring drives, but took up a lot of time off the clock on each of them. The issue was we thought New Mexico State would move the ball a little bit more throughout the entire game, and especially in garbage time. To make matters worse, we actually had a great chance to score in the fourth quarter. New Mexico State had 3rd and 9 inside of Minnesota's 25-yard line. It was obvious they were going to kick a field goal. We just needed to avoid a turnover and interception. So New Mexico State blew whatever chance it had of actually scoring in the game. We could have used those 3 points. They would have lost 38-3, and we would have ended up covering. But yeah, not exactly a fun way to start the college football season where the defense gives up 38 and your team gets shut out and you barely miss out on covering this huge number. But we'll look to bounce back with a winner here on Friday. And for today's play, they're going to go back to baseball. Look at a matchup between the Rangers and the Red Sox taking place at around 7 p.m. Eastern time. And for this matchup, we like a team total in this one. We like the Red Sox team total over 5.5 runs at minus 104 on FanDuel. Time recording of 1 a.m. Eastern time. Covering why I like the Red Sox team total over in this spot. First reason, Texas has really been awful at pitching lately, as the Rangers have allowed at least 6 runs in 4 of their last 6 games. Plus, Boston's been involved in a lot of high-scoring games lately, as 4 of Boston's last 5 games have had at least 11 runs. We saw Boston have a very impressive comeback in the ninth inning yesterday, where they ended up winning that game 9-8. So offensively, Boston has been performing decently for the past couple of days, and I do think the offense should continue to roll because of who's pitching for the Rangers. It is that time once again. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for the Rangers in 2022, which means we are automatically fading him. So far this season, he's been on a bunch of different teams, but his overall season numbers have been consistently awful no matter where he's gone. 56 total innings pitched, 8.84 ERA. His last 2 starts, 7 2/3 innings pitched, 19 hits allowed, so roughly a little bit below 3 hits per inning, and an ERA of 16.43. He's also been historically awful at Fenway, as in Fenway Park, he has pitched 30 innings and has a 6 flat ERA. And if you want to look at the head-to-head, Boston has scored at least 7 runs in 3 of the 4 meetings this season. So at the end of the day, we're fading Keuchel. It's really not that complicated. Until Keuchel proves he can even be mediocre in a start, we're going to automatically fade him. He's been terrible lately. He's been awful all season long. He's been bad historically at Fenway. We know Boston has a lot of powerful bats from the right side. And with the Green Monster, with Keuchel being a lefty, I do think Boston should tee off against him. And we also saw Texas bullpen blow a pretty big lead there in the ninth inning yesterday. So we know the bullpen's not any good. And if Keuchel ends up giving up 5 runs or so on his own, I would not be surprised. If he gives up 7, I would not be surprised either. But if he gives up 4 or something like that, I do think Texas bullpen's capable of giving up a couple of extra runs along the way. But for a team total of 5.5, most books have it around minus 110, minus 115. FanDuel is minus 104. I'll gladly fade Keuchel and expect the Red Sox to get to 6 at minus 104. That seems like a very good deal. So play that once again here for Friday, September 2nd, is going to be on the Red Sox team total over 5.5 at minus 104 on FanDuel. Reminder to post your plays that you actually like down below in the comment section, and hopefully we'll all make some money together. But until next time, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.